Hello, family. Hi. Wow, this has been an interesting week for me. It was like I was on a journey, and I finally arrived to destination. I believe I did. I pray I did. I believe God I did. And my arrival place is, I got out of La La Land to reality check. I really did. But let me not waste time because I know these videos run through time so quickly. So, I want my kids to know that you are officially, in case you're there already, then good for you. I give you the kudos. But if you're not there, and that's most of you, you are officially on your own. And I mean you're officially on your own. That means you got to do for yourself. You got to care for yourself. You got to protect yourself. You got to make yourself well. You got to look out for yourself. You got to plan for yourself. You got to have a place to live. You got to have a means to feed yourself. All that stuff. Because everybody I have are pushing, or if you're not 30 yet, you're getting mighty close to it. But you're definitely more than 18. I'm going to work with Hannah and give her everything I got to push her to turn 18. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Lord knows I'm not. Don't know how. And on that note, I did call the Child Fine Office of Ungovernable Children. And I gave the report. It actually is being sent to Children and Youth. And Children and Youth is going to decide whether to actually refer me to the Ungovernable program, which I believe they will. Anyway, we'll see. I'm not so sure because the intake lady says that weed smoking is self-medicating. Well, I guess everything is self-medicating. The thing is, I think we're all self-medicating, but ain't nobody getting well. So what's the purpose of taking medicine if you're not going to get any better? We're all, and the lady said it so eloquently, and I realized we're all self-medicating. It's time to, I know the doctors give me medicine, but sometimes I self-medicate as well. But we all got to stop and focus on, if self-medicating is making you sicker, then you're working against yourself. You got to self-medicate on something that's, like for me, it's food, and it's maybe a gin sometimes, but we got to just do you got to take away what hurts and then add what you know helps and be realistic about it. Okay, I'm going to stop talking in circles now. All right. This morning I had physical therapy. I had it in my kitchen as I do every week. And most weeks I go down early to make sure my kitchen is in order so that I can have my lesson without being embarrassed about how my home looks. This morning I went down knowing my kitchen was fine because I made an arrangement with someone to make sure my kitchen was fine. At least I thought I did, but I guess that was poor communication. I went down there, my kitchen was horrible. It was upside down, absolutely humiliating to me. It was so humiliating, I wanted to ask the lady to leave and just cancel the lesson. But I got through it. I don't know how I did it, but I got through the hour with her. And every second that I went through the hour with her, I was really getting angrier and angrier to the point I was not even angry anymore. I was just feeling like I was journeying to the reality. And the reality is, Martha Irene Russell, you are on your own. Ain't nobody going to be in your corner. When it really comes down to it, you got to take care of yourself. You got to think for yourself. You got to do for yourself. And you got to, most important of everything, protect yourself and protect that what's related to you. If anything went down with your car, you know you have an unlicensed, you know Cameron doesn't have his license. You let Cameron use the car. You sat like a fool the other night at little Larry's house waiting to get picked up out of your car. And suppose something had went wrong. You think you think they're using. You're going to let somebody you know think they're using and use your car? Even if he had a license, you wouldn't do that. So you got to wake the hell up, Miss Martha, and think about protecting yourself. You know, Big Larry, your husband, would not have allowed anybody to touch his car sober or well, licensed or not. So why are your things so unimportant to you? Why are you so unimportant to you? Because if something happened, you done paid insurance month after month after month after month, and the insurance is not even going to cover the accident because you allowed a non-licensed driver to drive your car. Wake up. Get out of La La Land. Do a reality check. Protect yourself. So that's my lesson this morning. You take a risk for people who don't give a damn about, really, or don't give a damn when it comes right down to it, about your welfare. Because nobody would allow your kitchen to look like that if they cared about you. Or your patio. I mean, somebody just told me this morning they're mad at Flash because Flash is bringing dead animals to the patio and stuff and leaving us dead animal guts all over the place, which is absolutely grotesque. But what Flash is doing, and Flash going to get hit for that, but what Flash is doing is a natural thing because that's what animals do. But last I checked, I didn't give birth to any animals. And it takes an animal just to live in the room with trash and crap everywhere and to mess. They didn't go around messing up other rooms up. So, and as for Daddy's motorcycle, I already gave a warning to Cameron. He knows. I told him as nicely as I knew how that if he drives the motorcycle, I'm going to have to take a serious step. And I would get in touch with his probation officer. And I'll tell you something, but it's not just for driving a motorcycle, because I guess he thinks I'm just being self-righteous about that. I'm not. That's your father loved his bike. He took such good care of his bike. He put so much of himself and his money and resources into that bike. So if something happens to you or the bike, what happens? It just gets destroyed. I can't replace it. I can't repair it. I don't have any funds. And I don't have any insurance on it. But maybe I will later put some on it now. But anyhow, I all it has to do is stay in the garage. I ain't got to worry. But that's $1 I can keep in my pocket. Get like I said, focus on figuring out how to get your license. That's the most important thing. How to get your license. And see, I would call myself helping, but every time I call myself helping, it ended up hurting. Because I helped you get that car. And no sooner than you got that car, the very next day you lost your job. So I'm hurting. And I don't want to hurt anymore. I don't want to hurt my kids. I want to help you. So you're going to think I'm being a bitch. And I am. And this bitch is telling everybody, get your ass straight. Get your stuff together. Get everything in your life in order. Because I can't help you. I don't have $1 to help you with. I don't have any energy. I have no strength. No, I have nothing to help you with. I don't even have a roof that you can come back home and live under. Like Viola has a roof. Everybody can live underneath there, perch underneath there, but you can't do it at my house. Because I'm not going to walk like this. I opened my car door, sit in the car. I'm sitting next to a pipe in my fucking car. I'm not doing that. I'm not living this kind of life. I worked all my life really hard. And I didn't work and go through the hell I went through to sit here and get pulled over or stopped by or whatever and have to try and explain to somebody why the hell a pipe is in my car. I don't even want to talk. I don't even want to explain to myself why the pipe is in my car. I don't want my granddaughter dealing with a pipe in the car, whether she uses it or believes in weed and stuff. I don't even know whether she uses it or not. But I don't want her to be exposed so easily to the negativity of life. If she does this, what she does out in the street with her friends is one thing, but she shouldn't have to come in her home and see it being done, or in her car and see it being done. So here's my message. I was going to go through a long preaching, but I'm not. Everybody, do the best you can. Ruth, I'm not responding to the fact that we had a little disagreement this morning, because that was really nonsense talk. That was really nonsense talk. Only thing I can say is that maybe if you said I treated Troy bad, maybe I should have treated all y'all niggas bad. Because he's the only one, he and his brother, who are his cousin, who are living on their own independently. It's time for everybody to wake up and try to figure out, what does the word independent mean? That means you can get up in the morning, you can sleep all day, walk all day, do what you want to do without infringing on anybody else's privacy or time, because you pay the bills where you live, and the name on the lease of this place that you live at has your name on it, whether it's your house, your apartment, or whatever it is. And that's what everybody's got to get to. Cameron, I don't know what you're going to do, but you need to start. You have a choice. I'm not going to be threatened. I swear I'm not going to be threatened by you or any man or anybody, because I will call the PO, and without fear. You have a choice. You can try to live in this house once you go to rehab, or once you go to some kind of program to train yourself for a career. But you can't live here, just get up every morning and just gonna lift weights in the bedroom floor. And if the floor breaks or cracks, are you gonna fix it? No. It'll be a bill left on me. If the patio floor cracks, are you gonna fix it? No. I gotta either live in a trashy, broken patio floor, or it's on me. Everything is on me now. Daddy's gone. Everything is on me. The mortgage is on me. Uncle Kevin is here helping me. I thank God for that. I give him I'm thankful that he's here helping. But other than that, everything's on me. I don't want to get into everything. Right now, I have to figure out how to pay for his grave. I have to figure out how to give money back to Paulette for his grave. But those things are on me, and I got them just about figured out. But here's the thing. He had enough money in his life insurance policy to cover most of that. But okay, Ruth, I understand you want to hold on to it because you want to be prepared to go forward in life. At least get yourself a car now. What the heck? I'm not going to get into people's personal business. But I know there was enough PUA to have gotten transportation. But that's up to y'all how you spend your money. I get the little money I got now from PUA, and whatever I got left from him, it's going to have to go into my house, because I'm going to try to keep the house nice, and I'm going to make sure I pay for it on timely every month. But the good thing about the PUA, it let me jump 2 months ahead of time. But I'm not going to get into all that. I'm sorry even for talking around in circles. It's just that I'm so frustrated that the kitchen was dirty after I thought I made a deal, Carter. You ask to borrow money, and I've always been there. I would loan it, and I never asked for it back. But last week, while y'all on vacation, I gave up $300. I didn't have it. I really didn't have it, and I explained to you that I was missing $900 that Kevin gave me to pay the mortgage with. Stupid me put it somewhere and can't find it. And it was a money order, so nothing I can do about it. And so either someone took it or I can't find it, but it's on me, and I just have to swallow it up. But because of that, I didn't have any extra money to give away, but yet I still took Hannah, paid $250 to get her hair done, paid another $100 for her hair, and the next day gave y'all the $300 to go vacation with. But I don't have it anymore. If I have it for somebody, it's going to be for Hannah, because Hannah has her little money that comes in every month that her father leaves for her. And she has a right to have a hairdo and stuff. So I'm not going to make her suffer. But I do have to make her accountable. And make her obedient and help her get the opposition or defiance under order. Because she's too damn big and too old to be defiant. So I do have to help her outgrow that. Because we've been talking about since 4th grade. And this whole summer I've reflected on what I went through since she was in 4th grade to now. I remember sometimes I would drive by a place, and I remember driving, trying to hurry up and rush her and to see Simone's game, so she can hurry up and get close to her Aunt Janice, and she before she beats my behind. And and it sounds funny, but I really was trying my best to find out where the heck they were to get to that game, to get her on that softball field, or that soccer field. But I just remember too many things. But I said to myself, "But my God, that means she grew a lot since then. She got better. But in a lot of ways, she got better. But in other ways, she got worse. So I don't know. But I tell you this: if I'm going to put my energy in worrying about somebody, put my energy in trying to argue with somebody, it's going to be with her. It's going to be for her. It's not going to be for anybody else. Everybody else got to make it on their own. And I'm praying for you, and I'm hoping the very best for you. But just knows for me, if you think you need some money, the only thing I can say, instead of me giving Todd the money or giving Mike the money, you can do some work around my house, especially if you don't live with me, and I can pay you to do some work. That's the only way I have money, is to pay it out. I can't, and I felt yesterday, anyway, it didn't work the way I thought. The steps were done very nicely, but the kitchen was left horrible. And not only was it left horrible, extra trash was in the kitchen that wasn't even there when I went upstairs. But at least that was good, because it woke me the hell up, and it told me to say, all right, enough is enough. It's time for you, Miss Martha, to wake up, smell the coffee, and change, and take a stand. And so I'm not going to be wishy-washy about this. Not at all. I'm not going to be wishy-washy. Everybody knows what I meant, what I'm saying. I know you may not believe what I'm saying, but I'm saying what I'm saying. You guys got to take care of yourself. You got to do the very best for yourself. I'm not hiding stuff anymore. I'm not dragging my feet when I think something is wrong, like I did when it was with Hannah. Yes, even in the case of this baby that Larry and Janice have, it breaks my heart right now. It breaks my heart. It breaks it into pieces to hear that his own father said, give him away, instead of taking the car, instead of I don't want to talk about it. Just don't bother Jess. Give Jess back the car. If the baby's a problem, give the baby away. So that means, we know what that means. But guess what? God got something in store for these people. Yep, God got something in store for them. You know who we're going to give away? I'm giving every grown-ass nigga away. That's what I'm giving. If you're grown, if you made it to adulthood, I don't care what the hell you went through to get here. I don't care what I did wrong in your life. I don't give a damn. I'm giving you away. You got to go take care of yourself. Or find somebody, or find a mama or a sugar daddy, or whatever it takes. Find whatever. Do whatever. I'm not responsible for you. The only person I'm responsible for is this 15-year-old who I took from her mom because I felt as though she didn't get what she needed. And I guess I didn't do a whole lot better, but I'm going to hang in there with her until she's 18. I'm let Amber know. I'm sorry. I'm going to do the best I can. Children and youth can help me if they want to. They can send help courts can send help if they want to. But I'm going to do the best I can if it doesn't kill me. And if it does, what I am going to just try to get my life insurance straight so that y'all won't look so stupid without nothing. All right. I love with all of this meanness I'm saying, I love you all so much, more than I can ever explain how much I love you. But I'm not going to let you throw any guilt over me, nor throw any shade on me. I'm not accepting it. You can be drunk and talk all you want to talk. It ain't phasing me, because I'm not accepting it. Only thing I can say, you do better than I did. Do half as good as I did. And I'll be the happiest woman in this world. Love you.